Alright, what's up guys? So today I am going to be making a tutorial on a full in, full out, or a full in a miller, or a double full in, full out. So here's what each one of those looks like. So recently on my Instagram, a lot of people have been asking me how I do my fulls and my millers and everything, and how I got them so good. And so that's what I'm going to be going over today. And there are a few prerequisites. I'm assuming you can already do a full out, which looks like this. And a full in, which looks like this. You don't necessarily have to do the full in, but the full out is definitely necessary because that is part of the motion for the full. And you also want to have a flippus to stomach, which looks like this. And a dub full, which looks like this. Something I forgot to mention for these tricks is you might want to have them all landed and a stomach. It would help a lot. I personally don't think you need to have them landed because once you get full unlock to stomach, it's just taking it to landed, it's just whipping it harder. So you don't necessarily have to do them to landed. I'm going to do all my examples to stomach today. So first I am going to start with how a full works and why it's so hard for people to learn. Okay, so the first step in learning a full is to have a full cruise. So that looks like this. And whenever people who have fulls now, whenever they learn them, sometimes they like to skip this step. But you can't skip this step because with this step, it gives you the proper spotting technique for when you're actually doing a full. And with the proper spotting technique, it makes millers, killers, whatever else you're going on to, it makes everything so much easier. So, in learning a full cruise, the first step you want to do is a full to your back like this, but when you finish the full, look over your shoulder and kind of put your arms up. Don't go to completely to your stomach yet, but you want to do it like this. And with that allows you to get the motion ready. So do that until you're ready to take it to stomach. And when you're ready to take it to stomach, do the full, and once you finish, jerk your arms and spot the trampoline and just go to stomach and put your arms up like this. So whenever you do it, it should feel like one full, and then you're about to go to your back, pull a little bit, spot over your shoulder, watch the trampoline, and land on your stomach like that. So it should look like this. So do that until you're comfortable, and you can do that without warming up or doing it not scared at all. So the next part is going for full half, which is full in, half out, and that looks like this. Now for this full half, for most people, is the hardest step to learn because it's definitely the scariest. For most people, the reason it takes them so long to get this trick is because it's a mental game, and they can't get themselves to commit the full half itself. They can do full outs perfectly fine, but they can't do the full half, and it's literally, it's just a mental game. You have to just do it. So what it basically is it's a full to a cruise, but instead of just putting your arms out and going to stomach, you want to duck your head and force yourself over it, like in a front flip out. So, you do the full, you spot, you jerk, you look over, you're about to go for the stomach landing, duck, and pull down and make yourself go over your head. So it should feel like this, and I'll slow it down for you guys. Now let me tell you this thing. Committing to that is the hardest part of this trick. And once you do it, it's literally the easiest thing ever. I prefer full fulls over full outs and full ins because I just like them a lot better. They're more fluent, they feel smoother. So once you get that comfortable, you want to start pulling it to your side like you're about to prep going to stomach. So like landing like this. So that should look like this. Now remember I said a prerequisite was having flip fist to stomach. And that's where this comes in. So when you go for the full half, you want to throw for the full, finish the first one, spot over your shoulder, throw for the second one, and then it's going to be an Arabian out. Then that's where you treat it like a flip fist out and you spot. When you're going in for the second full, you spot the tramp the entire time and take it to stomach like you would a flip fist. So that's gonna look like this. And watch my head and my spotting tech while I do this. So that's basically all you need to know for a full full. Now, in order to go on to Miller, you want to spam these, get them good. Maybe have them landed. Now for landing, it's just the same tech, except you whip harder and just pull as hard as you can and come out for like a landed full out. So that's basically it for a full full. Now I'm gonna move on to a Miller. For a 2-1 Miller, most people, they're scared to do dub full half, and they overthink this as well. So for a Miller, it's basically a full full, just the first part feels a little bit longer. So dub full cruise is definitely helpful. You don't necessarily need it because it's the same thing as a full full going for a full half, except you just add an extra twist in the first part. So here's what a dub full cruise is. Definitely don't need it, but it would help. Whenever I committed, I didn't do dub full cruise, I just went for it. So it's just the same thing about a full full, except it's in a Miller. So for the dub full, you want to feel it out. And then as you're about to pull in for a dub full in, like about to tuck, don't grab your legs. Spot over your shoulder, jerk your arms over your shoulder. I twist left, so I jerk my arms over my left shoulder and spot over. Then as you're about to go for the cruise, you duck under. It's all about committing. You want to have your dub fulls good, and you want to be comfortable before you go for this, because it's a big step. It's really scary. One thing I forgot to mention is that when you're going for a Miller, for the dub full part, you want to be able to feel the 2 twists. You want to be able to feel and count the 2 twists and know where you are before you start going for the second part of it, the full out. So that's very, very important. So don't forget that. So as I said before, the biggest part of Millers is breaking the mental block of going for it. So it's the same thing as a full full. Feel yourself do the first 2 twists. Look over your shoulder, throw over. As you're about to go for the cruise, duck. And that'll get you to force you to do dub full half, which is like this. So from then on, it's basically the same thing as a full full, except it's a Miller. So you don't overthink it, you just go, throw, do the first 2 twists, spot, throw over your shoulder, do the whole full out spotting tech thing, and then you do like a flip this out and pull at the stomach, and you should be able to do it from there. And once you do it the first time, that completely changes everything. So I'll play the example from earlier because I don't feel like doing one again. So once you do the dub full half, it's just doing the same thing as a full full. You do the first 2 twists, throw over and spot, go over your head, and then do the half out and pull at the stomach, and you'll be fine, and then you have it from there. It's just a mental game of doing it the first time. So that's gonna wrap it up for today. That's literally all I have, and that's the best advice I can give you, other than just doing it and learning it. And it's just gonna take time. If you don't get it right away, keep going at it, you'll get over the fear eventually. That's how it was for me. And thank you for watching. If you have any more questions, DM me on Instagram. My Instagram will be in my caption or whatever, or in the description. So that's all I got, and I'll see you guys in another video.